Welcome back to my channel, everybody. In today's video, I'm going to open up a few mail packages that I have had come in over the last week or so. Been saving them up. I've got a few more that I feel like could possibly be on the way, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video out here. A couple of these are eBay purchases. I believe these two are eBay purchases, and then the one in the middle is kind of a trade that I made with a fellow YouTuber that I felt deserved a shout out and has always been a big positive member of my community. So I wanted to show those cards as well. So this first purchase is an eBay pickup. I actually already opened it the other day just to make sure the cards were accurate whenever I received it in the mail. So what this is a few Bowman draft cards from this year. If you've been watching my channel and you remember, I haven't been able to actually buy any individual packs myself. Just because the card shows I haven't been up to my LCS in a while. I need to do that pretty soon. So I've been searching on eBay for just singles of first Bowman Chromes, prospects. If you've watched my channel, you know I love prospects, and especially these first Bowman Chromes. And so I found these for a good deal. I think like shipping was only less than $1, and so these cards were all like $3 a piece, something like that. And I thought it was a nice deal. This one might be the best centered of all of them. This is the first Bowman Chrome of Nick Gonzalez. He was a guy who went to college in New Mexico. I think he might have actually gone to New Mexico or New Mexico State, one of those two. And he was New Mexico State. You can see it there on the left-hand side. New Mexico State. He was always kind of rumored to be a top 10 pick. A lot of people had connected him to my Kansas City Royals, who picked earlier than the Pirates did. But he slid a little bit to 7th overall, but still number 7 overall prospect, or number 7 overall draft pick. First Bowman Chrome, Nick Gonzalez. I hope he turns out to be a solid player. I think this one was like $4, but that was a nice pickup, I thought. I think this one might have been $3. The first Bowman Chrome. This is also from Bowman Draft. All these are from Bowman Draft. Of Tyler Soderstrom, who I believe is a high school player, obviously chosen there by the Oakland Athletics. You can see he was picked right here, 26th overall, out of California. And I believe he's a catching prospect. He is Gatorade Player of the Year in California, and had planned to attend UCLA. So he is another guy that I picked up because I knew his price was pretty cheap there at $3, and figured it would be a good one to pick up since I haven't found his yet. And then another, the one that I was maybe the most excited about. Now these are maybe not perfectly centered left to right, but the Zach Veen cards here for the Colorado Rockies. He was taken in the first round. My Kansas City Royals had also been kind of connected to him. That's how I knew his name originally. 9th overall out of a high school. I believe he's it says there, Florida high school prospect. And supposedly the best high school bat available in the draft this past season. Some people compared him to Christian Yelich as a potential, maybe one day that type of a hitter. Maybe obviously not a 2-time MVP. I believe Yelich is a 2-time MVP, but maybe not the same as a MVP caliber player quite yet, obviously. But as far as an outfielder, left-handed, his type of a swing and how he kind of plays the game, that was a comparison that they thought maybe one day he could develop into that type of a player. So both of these Zach Veen cards were $4 a piece, which I feel like is a price I was definitely willing to pay for a couple big prospects. So I picked up 3 cards of top 10 draft picks this year, plus another first rounder, a high school player who may take a little bit more time to develop. Veen and Soderstrom, being high school guys, may take a little bit more time before you see him in the big leagues. Before Gonzalez may have a quicker path just because he's played in college and is a little bit more advanced for the major leagues right now. So all combined there, that was a pretty nice order, I thought, to have the chance to get all of those for about, I think I paid $16, shipped total for 4 offensive players, position players, all first-round draft picks, 2 guys in the top 10. I was really excited to pick that up, and I appreciate the seller who had that posted for me. So this next one is going to be another eBay purchase, and some of y'all may not be understanding why I decided to pick this up. This card was only like $1. I put in like just a minimum bid, and then I just let it sit overnight. I wasn't even, like trying to watch the auction too closely. It's one of those where like, hey, I'm going to put in my bid, and if I win, great, and if I don't, that's also okay. But if you are a Kansas City Royals fan, you may understand why I picked this one up. And if you're not, that is completely fine, because this is a card of a player who's not really that in demand in the hobby. And if I'm just being honest with you, this card is not worth a lot in the hobby, but it's more of a sentimental pick, which in my opinion is just as fun and just as valuable as those, you know, big dollar Luka, LeBron, Mike Trout, Luis Robert, you know, Justin Herbert rookie cards. And here it is, guys. This is the first Bowman Chrome. You can obviously see the refractor nature of this card. Christian Cologne, who definitely has a Kansas City connection. Now, I'm just going to show you the card again. I don't even remember what year this is. I paid $1 for this, and then like shipping was $4, so I paid $5 and some odd cents with change. Christian Cologne, first Bowman Chrome refractor autograph. I don't believe it's numbered on the back. Oh, it is numbered out of 500 on the back. So refractor autograph. Christian Cologne did not have a big major league career. Christian Cologne is not even currently in the major leagues, I believe. I think he's a free agent. I don't believe he's retired. He's still trying to maybe find his way onto a roster. He was a first-round pick of the Royals out of Cal State Fullerton. And you can see right here, he was drafted in the first round in 2010. And he was a shortstop, I believe, at Cal State Fullerton. They thought he would be maybe one of their big-time prospects of the future. I think he was like a top 10 draft pick, maybe even top 5 draft pick. And so it's kind of maybe a cautionary tale about these guys. Like, you know, here's another top 10 draft pick, just like him. And they don't all pan out, but he had a good college career. The Royals drafted him, thought he could play second base or shortstop. He never really developed into the shortstop, played more second and third. But he was the guy who got that clutch hit in the World Series off of the New York Mets. His name is escaping me right now. I'll think of it in a minute. The kid who used to pitch at the White Sox and then went to the Mets. And so he got the big hit in the 12th inning to break the game open, give the Royals the lead, and eventually win Game 5 of the World Series, which they ended up pouring it on and scoring like 4 or 5 runs. Escobar got a hit down the line, and then Lorenzo Cain put one in the gap and cleared the bases when the bases were loaded. And anyway, it was Christian Cologne that was the kind of the postseason hero. He's the guy who got the hit in that epic wild card game against the Oakland A's. He got on base. It was a little dribbler. It was an infield single, dribbler off the home plate, got on base, moved around the bases, and then obviously was able to score on Salvador Perez's hit down the line that Josh Donaldson barely missed, that ended up winning the wild card game for the Royals. And then the next year they obviously advanced to the World Series, winning it against the Mets. Man, it's slipping my brain right now. It's been a long day. The kid who we got that hit off of, he used to pitch for the White Sox, and then he went to the Mets, and he was actually very good. But Christian Cologne got that big hit in the World Series to kind of break it open. And man, I really can't. It's bumming me out. I can't remember his name. I'll think of it. Probably when I shut off their camera. Okay, this last one is from my buddy Hedgehog. Now, Hedgehog is a big fan of the Yankees, I believe. Don Mattingly for sure. Oh, here he's got a note. Let me make sure this is okay to read on camera. It is. It says, NW Stang, thank you so much for all the support and friendship. Thanks for the care package also. Hope these cards help with the set and can help add to the Royals PC. Keep up the great videos and congrats on the 1K. Take care, Hedgehog. And so you can search for Hedgehog just in YouTube. You may not find his actual channel, but if you search for like Hedgehog baseball cards, you should be able to see his channel. He's a super nice guy. And I had sent him some Don Mattingly cards I had found. He was looking for some. He sent me a list of cards that he was looking for out of Heritage. He was looking for some of the short prints out of Heritage this year, and some other sets that he was trying to complete, cards from like 2019, 2020 sets. And I sent him a couple team bags full of cards, and it looks like he has decided to send me some back. We had agreed on, I was looking for some of these Bowman Scouts Top 100, which I'm sure are in here, but it looks like he's added some extras in here. Completely unnecessary, man. Did not have to do that. We got some Whit Merrifield. That's a purple refractor. I don't know if I've ever seen these purple refractors before. That's awesome. Another Whit Merrifield. There's a George Brett Masters. I really love that design. Topps Gallery grows on me every time I look at it. That turkey red is nice to George Brett. There's the Pine Tar bat. Everyone knows the Pine Tar game, where Tim McClellan throws him out of the game and Brett just comes unglued and flies out into the field of play. There's the 84 design. That one's awesome. That's 83. Tops. There's the 1970s Decade's Best. The Royals were actually a really good team there in the 70s and 80s. They were kind of the big rivals of the Yankees, and not a lot of people think about that now just because that one's pretty cool. Looks like that parallel there. There's Jorge Soler. This is from the team set. Gallagher, Junis, Villara, Hunter Dozier. See, there's the Heritage cards. He was really big into Heritage this year, trying to put together the whole thing. And there's the Rhino Hearn. Chrome, or not Chrome, but the Topps Gold Cup card. And then I believe the First Bowman Scouts Top 100 cards are in here. Not First Bowman, but the Scouts Top 100 cards might be in here. Oh, we got a relic. There's a Whit Merrifield relic. I believe this was out of Topps Update last year. That is awesome. You did not need to send me any relic cards. But there's another one. Hunter Dozier. Sweet. Oh, yeah, here we go. So these were the cards I was originally just going to trade him. He sent all those extra. So, man, Hedgehog, thank you so much. Kellenick. He's going to be a beast, I think. Dustin May. These are all ones I don't have. I believe I counted right before I started recording. Ian Anderson. He was so good this year. Kopech, hopefully he'll be back this year. Madrigal did a nice job. Tristan Casas, don't think he's quite made his debut yet. Kyle Wright, Luciano. Varsho did a really admirable job this year. He played in the major leagues. Baz, part of that infamous Archer trade. There's Valera, Hans Kraus, Eloris Montero for the Cardinals. And holy man, you did not send me a numbered Merrifield card. That's awesome. Green out of 99, Bowman paper from this year. And oh yeah, this is where the money is right here. 1993. This is like 93 or 94 Upper Deck SP. That was the top of the line card. Yeah, it is 93. Top of the line was Upper Deck SP. I remember going to the local card show and like saving up my money to buy packs of that. That is so awesome, man. Totally overly generous, Hedgehog. You did not have to do all that. All I was looking for was these. I think I have like 55 of the 100 in the Scouts Top 100, and so this will get me closer to about 65 or 70, and I'll slowly put together the other cards that I need. So one more time, go ahead and feel free to check out Hedgehog's channel. You might have to search Hedgehog Baseball Cards. One of my favorite videos he did, he just went on a road trip with his one of his fancy cars, vintage cars that he had, and he just talked about the area that he grew up in. He just kind of drove through towns. Didn't even really necessarily find baseball cards that day, but he just kind of drove around and talked, and it was just really enjoyable to watch and just kind of see where everyone else does their business as far as searching for cards and collecting. So feel free to give Hedgehog a sub if you go find his channel. He's a super nice guy, big-time Don Mattingly fan, and feel free to give him a thumbs up and sub to his channel because he definitely deserves it, and he does an amazing job. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Working on 13 minutes here, so I need to get you out of this video. I appreciate all the support for my channel, and I will catch you all in another one. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Peace.